Hi, I'm Eloise from the Gourmet Cupcake Company in Chelmsford in Essex. I'm going to show you some handy how-tos on icing and decorating cupcakes. I'm going to show you how to make black fondant. So I've got some fondant icing here. I'm going to cut off a piece as much as I want to dye black. And I'm going to wear gloves. Because black's such a strong colour, you need quite a lot of it and it's easy to get on your hands. So you can just wear disposable gloves like these. So to dye this black, I'm going to use a special type of paste colouring. This kind of paste colouring is really, really strong, which you need especially for a colour like black. Liquid colourings that you buy are not as strong, so if you use those you may find you need a lot to make the colour black enough, but in doing so you've used so much that your fondant goes really, really sticky and it makes it really hard to work with. So if you use a professional paste colouring that's strong, you'll find that that doesn't happen. So I'm just going to use a cocktail stick to take a little bit out. I'll add some to the icing and just start to mix it in with your hands. So you have to take a minute just to make sure it's all mixed in and not marbled with the original white colour that it is. If it's not quite black enough, just add a little bit more. And again, just mixing in until you get the colour that you would like. So there, so you can see the paste colouring so strong that actually it's not made this very sticky and it's not really made it too soft to work with. If you find that you need quite a lot of colouring and it is a little bit too soft, just take the gloves off now. What you can add to this icing as well is a special product called gum Tragacanth, otherwise known as gum trag. And basically this is just a special sort of powder that you can add to the icing to make it stronger. So if I just take a little pinch of this and just mix it into the icing. So once you've mixed in the colouring, it doesn't really come off on your hands anymore, but it's still only food grade colouring, so anything that you do use should come off your hands and your clothes pretty soon. So when that's all mixed in, that means that now this paste is a little bit stronger and actually set harder than it would if I'd just used it from scratch like this. So what you could do with something like this now is to roll out on a mat like this using a rolling pin. This is a special Sugarcraft rolling pin, but you could use a normal rolling pin if you wanted to. And to stop it sticking from the board, I'm actually going to use something called petal base, but really this is just a vegetable fat, so you could use something like Trex or Crisco. And what you do is take a little bit of that and just spread it on the mat. So when you now roll this out, it helps it not to stick to the surface. So with fondant like this that's dyed black, you could use a fondant cutter. So I've got a bat here. So great for Halloween or something like that, this black fondant. So once you've rolled out the black onto the mat like that, you just get your cutter, just press it in, lift it up, pull the cutter away, and there you have a nice black bat. So when this dries, because we've added this gum trag, this will actually dry harder than it would if you'd just left it plain. So that is how you make black fondant.